Hi, this is Jeff Heaton. It is January 27th, 2018, and this is the Week 3 module update for my class, Applications of Deep Neural Networks at Washington University. So it looks like everybody submitted the first assignment, so that is good. The next assignment is due in just a couple of days, and quite a few of you have submitted that assignment already. In fact, some of you are all the way up on assignment 4 and 5, so that is also very good. Not everybody, but a couple of you are. So if we look forward on the syllabus here, assignment 2 is due Monday on the 29th. Assignment 2 gives you a chance to actually make use of pandas, and you'll do some basic calculations on the data frame. So if you want more information on that, I did talk about that a little bit when we met in class. So if you need a review of that, that is in the class recording. So you'll calculate some z-scores and other things on the pandas data frame and then submit it. You should, if you've created perfect output for a perfect score on the assignment, you shouldn't get any warnings from my submission program. It should really match up 100%, even the average values. Also, I have now posted all 10 of the assignments into GitHub and also loaded into the assignment submission program. So you can look at any of those as you want to as you go further. It'll be the 10 assignments and the 2 projects. I will provide more information on the two projects as we get closer to that point at the next class meeting. So probably the most common question that I've been getting from students is not running all of the cells in the order that you need to. So if this is your data frame or your Jupyter notebook, you'll notice I have 3 cells here. This is a code cell, that's a code cell, and this is one of the text cells. So I have lots of text cells that sort of describe what's going on, provide the actual material. So if I'm interested in this cell down here and I want to print hello, so I'm creating an empty data frame and then I'm printing out hello. And this is really what I want to do. If I just run that, we'll get an error, name PD not defined. So the thing you always want to do when you're debugging these kind of things is look at the errors. Always look at the errors. Name PD is not defined. So there's where PD is. You're trying to use that, but it's not defined. Well, there's no place that it is defined. It needs to be imported. So if you look higher, you'll see, oh, there's PD. So if you run this first, now PD has been loaded because these cells are linked. And if we run it now, it will work just fine and print hello. So I had a couple of questions about that. Make sure you execute these in the correct order so that you're able to get the results that you're expecting. And I'll show you one other thing that I found this week that's kind of interesting. This is a site on the Microsoft GitHub repository. Just do a search on Microsoft and Autonomous Driving Cookbook. This is actual code for TensorFlow and Keras used for self-driving cars. And it's not a lot of code. If you're interested in this sort of thing, you can very easily experiment with it with a driving simulator. They have something called AirSim, which lets you basically do just that. So this is, you can see that's what AirSim looks like. It's sort of an environment for playing with autonomous self-driving cars. And you can just modify the Keras code. It's written in Keras and it can be used with a variety of backends such as TensorFlow. So if you're interested in that, it's not actually a ton of code, and it shows you how you can get started with this sort of thing. We might look at the code a little bit later in class when we get to the advanced topics. Okay, that is everything for this update. Good luck with the second assignment, which is due on Monday at midnight. And if you run into any questions or have any questions about that, definitely shoot me an email or post something on Piazza. I will warn you, I don't tend to respond to emails a whole lot during the day on a day like Monday since it's a work week, but I will respond to emails that you might have sent me in the evening for sure. That is all I have. I'll see you next week with the next weekly update. We will not meet in class next time. The next class meeting is February 12th.